We're joined now by Dr. Josh Lofton, our cropping system specialist. And Josh, on the subject of weather, we're coming out of mesonet. The rain really a pain for a lot of wheat harvest, but good news for summer crops.
Yeah, for most of the state, we look really nice. Our summer crops have kind of been getting more rain than you could really ever expect in a summer in Oklahoma, especially in July. The last couple weeks, usually if we get one good rain in July, we are very happy. Well, for the most part, a lot of the state have gotten several. Now the unfortunate thing is our kind of one of our bigger epicenters of summer crops up in that northeast, it hasn't got a whole lot. They're very dry and they're seeing the effects of that. But for the bulk majority of the state, good rains, good timely rains. They've been really nice rains for the most part, have been pretty good.
We're out here with your research plots. 2 different plots. Tell us what we're seeing.
Yeah, so we look at corn basically every year. Sometimes it's our later double crop corn. Sometimes we're looking at things in normal or earlier planted corn. We have 2 different planting dates here. We have a kind of a little bit later than we'd like to, but an April planted corn and a late June planted corn, and at various stages. We see the one that was planted in April is fully cobbed up. We got great pollination, really good pollination for Oklahoma. We had a couple of misses here and there, but that's to be expected. But it's kind of at that milk or soft dough, so we're developing the starch in the grain. It's kind of heading towards that finish line. We got several weeks till we hit that finish line, but it's marching right towards it. So all this moisture, your corn's at this, if it's got a lot of moisture underneath it, we probably made this crop with the moisture that's in the ground right now. This other one is a little bit later. Like I said, it was late June planted. It's got a long ways to go. We typically won't harvest this until around Thanksgiving.
So we've heard from producers they're having those double crop challenges, waiting to get their wheat out so they can plant the next round. So are you hearing some of that as well?
Yeah, we've had some folks just pull the plug on double crop. Just spent a lot of time trying to get wheat out. When they got wheat out, maybe they got rains and just things have been going on. We also talked about the Northeast, which is also a big double crop. Maybe they got their wheat out, but they just haven't had the moisture to get a new crop in. So there have been some challenges. Having to deal with too much rain, which is what most of the state's dealing with, is a good challenge to have. It's not good that we didn't get the crop in, but it's good for the crop that we already do have in.
What are you seeing in terms of sorghum and soybeans?
This weather is very, very conducive to very good soybean growth. So we've had some cooler nights, we've had cooler days, but we've had some nice heat, nice cool nights with some moisture. A lot of summer crops really like that. As long as we can kind of stay cooler during the evenings, especially when we're filling out flowers, filling out pods, filling out ears, grain heads, what have you, it's pretty good. When we come back to the sorghum, while the growth is pretty good, a lot of growers have been having issues with chinch bugs, especially if they've gone in late, or they've gone in after maybe a failed wheat crop, maybe they hayed the wheat crop, or maybe the wheat crop just wasn't very good. If you do have some issues, call your local county extension. We can get maybe something put out in the field, but it's something we're trying to look at right now.
You mentioned forage sorghum. Last year we saw some pretty serious nitrate issues. What's the situation this year?
Sorghums are inherently have an issue with accumulating nitrate. So it's something that if you have forage sorghum, you have anything in that sorghum family, it needs to be tested every single year. But I would cautionarily say that it potentially would be a bigger issue last year than it will this year, but we got a lot of the summer still yet to go. Go to your county extension. There's some protocols to go about to sample it, send it into the lab, get it tested. It's a lot cheaper than having to deal with some sick or maybe some dead animals. So something that we always have to look out for here in Oklahoma.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Josh. If you're going to the county extension office, please take cash or a check to pay for those tests. We have a link to your local extension office at sunup.okstate.edu.